God's day, beautiful people. God's day. Jesus be a fence. Protection. 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 Come on in. God's day. God's beautiful day. Hey, Andrews, how are you guys today? God's beautiful day. Hey, how are you guys today? God's beautiful day. God's day, yes sir, yes sir. Can't wait till Sunday afternoon to be with y'all. Sunday afternoon, we're excited about Sunday afternoon. Super excited about it. But anyway, God's day. Jesus be a fence all around us every day. But God's beautiful day, even though it's not sunny, it's cloudy. I believe it's supposed to rain. So I'm gonna have to really adjust this. But thank God that He allowed us to wake up another beautiful day that wasn't promised to us. I know it was more sunny and whatever yesterday, but today it's a little cloudy. But it's always a blessing to open up your beautiful eyes each and every day. That He keep blessing us over and over again to continue to do. He didn't have to do it. He didn't recycle yesterday and give us yesterday today. He's given us the opportunity to get it right today. Whatever mistakes, whatever problems, whatever issues we have done to anybody or to ourselves, He's given us the opportunity. We're so hard on ourselves. Because we want to do everything right the first time. We want to be perfect the first time. And that's not always the case. Oh, okay. Well, tell her I said hello. Y'all be safe. Hopefully the rain holds off until everybody get settled to work or wherever they're going. But I know we are hard on ourselves, and we have to, sometimes that's not always the case. Hey, Aunqunic, God's day. First of all, thank you so much. I tried last night. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all about that. Let me finish this and I'm gonna tell you, pray for me. I was just telling my husband I'm battling this migraine that came up yesterday, and I tried my best to stay woke all night last night to finish the live or whatever, and I couldn't do it because I've been battling this. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna go back to what I was saying just in case you have to get off. Okay, I appreciate it. Yesterday we have a new person on our team. I'm not gonna go and do a whole little thing about it, but let me just say, I think it's very uncomfortable and disrespectful for people to let go of their extra bowels or whatever while amongst people. And it caused me to have an instant headache yesterday and turned into a migraine. So I've been dealing with that since yesterday, and it seemed like last night after we got home from church, it got worse. And I was trying to take something and relax and let it die down. Oh, could you go up just a tad bit so I can get over? I appreciate it. Thank you. Just a tad bit. I appreciate it. But it caused me to have an instant headache. And I'm not that person that go and report and tell about all that. I try to handle things differently. So I told my husband about it, and he told me what I can do to try to help with that situation, because I'm at this where I cannot, it's certain smells I can't take, and I shouldn't have to take that anyway, but that caused me to have an instant headache, and I've been dealing with it yesterday. I had to leave when I left work yesterday. It was really bad. So I've been dealing with that. And I went to sleep trying to get that under control. My husband was like, what is wrong? I was like, I have a migraine. But I told him what happened yesterday. And again, I'm trying not to be that person that go and report it or anything, but that is unfair. Like, I think you should walk away. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I was just telling you what was my situation yesterday, and it's not fair. So I'm still dealing with it. It's not as bad as it was when I first woke up this morning, but it's coming down. I took something earlier. So I'm hoping that it's just go all the way away. So we're gonna pray that whole thing is done with. We're not gonna have that. I have this in my ear, this depth piercing. If y'all have never seen that before or know anything about it, which is for migraines, and that's the reason why I got it, because I've been battling migraines since 13, 14 years old. I'm gonna go back to the first conversation in a minute, y'all. But I've been dealing with migraines since I've been 13 and 14 years old, and everything that I have done, from studies to everything, never helped. And now I realize what really is my issue. My main issue is different smells. And if I smell the perfumes I used to love and could wear, I can't wear them anymore. And my husband was talking about, what? And I was like, that's why I can't. If I put it on, I have to go and do something about it, because it gives me an instant head. It would take me down. And y'all, if anybody know that has ever suffered with migraines, no, they are the devil. Like, in the form of that's the devil. And so yesterday was one of those days. It was just like, really? You just gonna do me like that? And it was real bad. So last night we got home from church, it seemed like it got worse. And every little thing affects your makes it act up, as I say. So yesterday, that's what it was. So I was trying to stay woke, and I just kept saying, oh my gosh, my head is really killing me. So pray for me, y'all, and pray that today be better. I don't want anything to come more than what it has been. So anyway, so that's what I was dealing with, and I do apologize, because I be there. I'm on there. I would thank you. This is one of my lovely paparazzi heavily anointed jewels for $5 pieces that I have a great paparazzi consultant, which is Aunqunic Braxton Morgan. I really appreciate that. Thank you. It helps me out when I wear like black and white or wear all black or whatever. So I have on black and white today, and this is one of the pieces that I bought. Wore different earrings, because the other ones is down at the bottom of my purse, and I'm just not gonna do first come first serve. So these are the ones I'm wearing today, but this is not from paparazzi. This is. So I forgot to get my bracelet, but that's okay. That's all right. My mermaid bracelet. If y'all check out Miss Aunqunic Braxton Morgan, please check her out. She's a great paparazzi consultant. Very godly woman. Prays over the jewelry before she sends it out. All those amazing things. So please go out and check her out. Her name of her business is Heavenly Anointed Jewels for $5. And she does amazing things. She's been doing a marathon, 10-day marathon, I believe. But it's a blessing. So if you have not checked her out, Christmas is coming up, and there go my cousin. She won last night. Hey, God's Day. She's an amazing paparazzi consultant. So if you don't have one, or you want to try her out and see what she's about, please go and follow her on Aunqunic Braxton Morgan, and she has a business page. Heavenly Anointed Jewels for $5. So please go and check her out. Please support her if you can and will. You wife, sister, cousin, mama, auntie, grandma, anybody. It's for everybody. But I got this from her, so thank you. Appreciate it. Say this like you got a 2-story. It is, Andrews. It is. It feels like somebody has. You have a blessed day too, Aunqunic. Say like somebody took a sledgehammer and just hit you across your head, and you're trying to figure out what happened. Like, and I have gotten to a point where it brings you to tears, and it takes you to another place. It takes you to where it takes you away from things that you're supposed to be doing, your family and stuff. It takes you away from all of those things, because it's so unbearable. Like, everything is so unbearable. So yeah, I've been dealing with this migraine. Y'all pray for me that it just go ahead and just go away, all the way away, because it's very ridiculous, like really ridiculous. And like I said, I'm at this time frame in my life now that when I smell certain things, it gives me an instant headache. And sometimes it go away once you just take a little something, and sometimes it don't. It lingers and it goes into a migraine. Yesterday, this went into a migraine. It is still here, but it's not as bad as it was when I first woke up, as I was saying, thank God, but pray that it just go all the way away. But if you don't suffer with them, that's why when I hear people saying I got a headache, I sympathize with you. I definitely sympathize with you. To where it's so bad to where you like I have to wear glasses. I wear my glasses or whatever. I don't even want to wear glasses, like, because it seems like that's affecting your head. Just, you don't want nobody to talk. Like, you can hear whispers. You can hear people talking way across the room. You just like shh, shh, and nobody can hear it but you. But it's because of you dealing with that. But that's neither here nor there. God is still blessing. Hey, lady, how are you? God's day. He's still blessing. He's still doing amazing things. I'm grateful that he still woke me up this morning. Some people go to bed with migraines and headaches and they don't wake up. But God, I'm grateful and I'm thankful that you woke me up this morning. You still started me on my way, giving me all the activities of my limbs, and I'm grateful for it. Millions didn't make it. We one of the ones that did. Every time we gather together here on God's day, it's always an amazing thing, and I'm grateful for God for allowing those things to take place. He's so good. He's so good. Even when you think that you and yours could be involved in something else, God is still blessing you. He's still doing great things for you. And there's no reason to complain. We complain about stuff. You just like don't complain about things and look back over at somebody. Don't be selfish, because every time we always thinking about blessings, we want it for us and ours. We never think about the other person. Think about yourself being in that situation that somebody else is dealing with something. Put yourself in my shoes right now with this migraine. What if it was you? If you never suffered from that, you probably won't understand. But if you deal with that you don't even want the light to be on, that you don't even want nobody, I'm telling you, you don't want nobody to whisper. You don't want nothing to move. You want everything to be still, the paper to not move, to not say anything. That little noise is very irritating. So that's why I'm saying, you put yourself in somebody else's shoes that's in a worse situation than you are right now. You probably woke up with just so happy and giddy. Oh, today Thursday, right? What thankful Thursday? Look at Jesus. What he doing? You woke up this morning probably all happy, and yes, it's pre-Friday. It's we almost there. We almost to Friday, or I'm off today, or I'm off tomorrow, and you so excited about something. But some people are dealing with different things. They are getting ready to make arrangements to bury their loved one, their family, their friends, their mother, their daddy, their cousin, all these other things that could be you. And God is still sparing your life over and over again. You've seen an accident on yesterday, but it wasn't you. That's why I say we rushing trying to get to a building that's standing still, and we about to hurt ourselves or somebody else trying to get there. The building is standing still. It's going to be there whether you make it there or not. Don't kill yourself trying to get to a building that's standing still. You have to just be grateful for things that God has just definitely brought us through. He has brought us to and through. Listen. And I had something else in mind to talk about, because I wanted to add on to something I said last week. Hey, lady, how are you? God's day. Andrews, let me say this, and I shouldn't be an expert at this, but I am, because I suffer with the migraines. For one, I thought it was my vision, because it could affect your headaches and migraines or whatever. It could do that. You go through it. I'm telling you, I done been through everything. I would say BC for me does not work when you have a migraine. A headache, yes. Migraine, because there are two different things. The migraines, it does not work for that. You have to go with like an Excedrin. You have to change it up to an Excedrin or to something else that's more, because to me, BC is for like body aches and pains and a headache. Excedrin is probably the best thing to take for migraines to me. That's just my opinion, because I feel it's like that's not a headache, that's a migraine. There's a difference, because you can feel where it is, especially if it's like right here and it's going into your eye. That's a migraine. That's where mine is and was, it was stronger on this side. But Depends on what you, to me, that's what works for me. I can't, but I got some BCs, but that I didn't take that because I already knew that wasn't going to work. That was going to be a waste of time. So I wanted to take something that was going to get in there and hold on. So I had some Excedrin migraine. That's the one I took this morning. So that's why I said it don't die down. So I pray nothing makes it come back up. I know exactly what you're talking about with migraine. Yes, it's very unsettling. It really is. I know I'm chuckling about it, but when you think about, I know a lot of people, they got different pains and aches and stuff. I have and the devil is a lie because I'm not gonna deal with this the rest of my life. And that's why I said I went and got this piercing in my ear to help die down the migraines and stuff. But with me having this, I realized smells. And with the environment, the corporate world that I work in is hard. Hey, Stacey, how are you guys today? The corporate world that I work in, you can't do anything about it. To me, and y'all probably gonna laugh and don't judge me, but I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. And people think I'm crazy, and that's fine because I am. I accept that. The first thing about, something, you have to admit to it, and I'm admitting to it. I cannot stand the smell of oranges. I don't like oranges. I don't drink orange juice. I don't like the smell. When people peel oranges in my area at work, I get up and leave until it dies down, until it go away. I can't do anything about it. I can't make people stop peeling oranges. I can't make them stop liking oranges. I just don't like them. I can't stand the smell. So if I smell it, I'm just like, it bothers me. So people make fun of me, of course, and it's fine. But I don't drink orange juice, none of that. None of that. I just can't do it. But with what I dealt with yesterday, I'd rather smell oranges, which is the worst thing in the world to me, than to smell what I smelled yesterday to cause me to have this. Now, again, that is the worst thing in the world. It's oranges to eat. Don't judge me. But I can't stand that smell. It does not give me a headache or anything. I just don't like the smell, or I don't like to eat them. And I don't drink orange juice, so don't judge me. I know people just like, well, how do you get your vitamin C? Something else, because it ain't that. It won't be orange juice. Yuck. Sunny Delight. Yeah. Anyway. But yeah, I have gotten to a point, cousin, to where I have to, before when I went in to get this piercing, I had to go and get, I was crying. I was literally in tears, and my daughter was talking to me, and I just said, I just can't talk to nobody, right? Like, I cannot do it. And that right there felt like you was about to leave her. It's the worst feeling in the world, and that's why I said, if anybody deal with that, I sympathize with you. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you did. So when I hear that, I'm like, have you taken something? How do you deal with it? A lot of people just deal with it and just go on. But like I said, a lot of people, they go to sleep with them and they don't wake up. And mine have been that bad because you feel like you just need to lay down and just shut everything off and close everything down. You don't even want, even though the TV can be on mute, you don't even want to know that the TV is moving. Like, it's that bad. It's really that bad. And that's why I say it could take you away from your family. It can take you away from doing things. And it has done that to me, to where it took me away from doing things. I'm like, I got stuff I got to be doing, but I can't deal with it because my head, that migraine is that bad. So sympathize with folks, but y'all just pray that that's something that's worse than any. But as I was saying earlier, y'all, I'm just grateful that God, he keep allowing to wake us up. Hey, Sharon, how are you? God say he keep allowing us to wake up each and every day. He keep putting us in situations to where he's just allowing us to come back out of that situation. I told you a long time ago, your name's supposed to be on a docket or a case downtown somewhere, but that wasn't for you. Your child's name, your family's name, that somebody's close to you supposed to be involved in a situation, but that's not you. You're not at a funeral home making arrangements for your family members. That's not you. God is still. So think about those kind of things when you're complaining. Don't complain. What we complaining for? What we complaining for? Y'all know that song, I can't think of the man's name, but y'all know the song, I Won't Complain. Y'all know that song. God's been good to you for what? What we complaining for? Is it gonna change anything? You know, folks that complain about the grass being green. Hey, how are you guys today? They complain about the grass being green. I'm good. I'm dealing with a migraine, but I'm better. Thank God for that. That's why I was telling them about the migraines that I deal with. They are the devil. I'm good though. I'm good. But we complain about things that we don't even need to be complaining about. And so I said, people complain about it. You just like, you complaining about that? It's small things. It's things that don't even matter. And you got people over here dealing with trying to live, and you over here complaining because you don't have $2 extra on your check. Come on. You got a check though. You got a check. You have something coming through. You got some funds coming in. And when somebody's trying to do whatever they got to do, they looking for a liver. They looking for a kidney. They looking to get rid of cancer. They're looking for to whatever they're dealing with, whatever disease, whatever illness, whatever aches and pains that they're dealing with. You complaining about small things that you didn't get the color. I don't know. People could, if I could just tell you about stuff people complain about right now, and y'all know, y'all deal with that, and you just like, why are you complaining? Why are you complaining? What's the complaint for? Because how is that helping you? Be grateful for the things that you have, for the people that are in your life. If you still got your mama, let me just say, because people complain, they talk bad to their mama, they talk crazy to their mama, they disrespect them, they want to put their hands on them, they want to do all these things to their mama. Like, we're gonna go with mama, because a lot of people, I know how they are about their mama, because I'm one. And let me see. Thank you. I appreciate it. Paul Jones, thank you. You know, I was saying Reverend, and I knew it was Paul, but I couldn't think of his last name right then. So I said, let me just not say his name at all. Thank you. Reverend Paul Jones singing I Won't Complain. Go back and listen to the words, and y'all know he was killed. Y'all didn't know that? If y'all didn't know him, it was one, he went to go sing somewhere, and somebody broke in his house and killed him. Young man. Did y'all know that? But listen, he just got through singing I Won't Complain. Did somebody come in there? Listen, God's been good to him. Up until that point, somebody just came in and just took him out of here. Listen, I'm just saying, what we complaining for? Things that could be your situation is somebody else's situation that you don't even have to deal with, because the Lord says you can't deal with it. You don't know how to handle it. So I'm not going to give it to you. I'm going to bless you instead of try to do something else. So, you know, the devil has to get permission from God to mess with you anyway. And since he do, what you complaining for? God got your back. Serve him, worship him, praise him. What we complaining for? Anyway, for those that have their parent, their mama, I told them to start with mama. If you still got your mama, respect her. Love her, take care of her, do what she need, help her as much as you possibly can. You only get one. My mama's been gone since 2008. The stuff that I have went through from 2008 up until now, she's no longer here. I can't call her. I can't go over to her house anymore. I can't talk to her. I don't have that luxury as some people have. So to have your mama still in your life is a blessing. Take care of that. Respect her. You ain't gonna agree with everything she did. You didn't when you was little, because we always thought she was just so mean. Oh, she's so mean. She won't let me go nowhere. She won't let me do anything. Hey, lady, how are you? Guys say she won't let me do anything. She won't let me go nowhere. She won't let me hang out with my friends. You thought she was the meanest lady in the entire world. If you have her right, you respect them. You know why she did what she did. Because I do my daughter like, she's like, Mama, you won't even, I don't let you spend the night on nobody's house. For what? You got a house to spend the night at. What you going over there for? You a girl. Like, no. You let Keontae go, okay, but he a boy. So, you know, my mama did that to me and my brother. I thought it was so mean. I was like, I want to go, but you're a girl. They got brothers. They got a daddy. They got uncles. No, you can't go. Respect that now. You respect that now. You understand now. You thought she was mean? But just think about it. It's a lot of people that don't have their mama around. They want to call their mama. They want to be there for their mama. They want to help their mama out, but their mama is no longer here. You have yours, but you disrespecting yours. You talking bad to her. You wanna put her in a home. You want to hurt her. Don't do that. I'm not saying don't, because I'm not talking about not put her in a home, but I understand if you have to, you have to. I understand those circumstances if that's to that point where nobody can take care of her, nobody can do that. But you're doing everything that you can to make sure that she's good. But I'm talking about the ones that are just so disrespectful. That's just, I can't stand my mama. I hate my mama. Don't be like the Imitation of Life. When that young lady, she didn't want to acknowledge her mama because her mama was black and she thought she was white and she wanted to be all, you know. And when push come to shove, she got to hear about her mama passing and she want to cry and scream and all that on the casket. Don't wait until that time comes. Give her flowers while she's here. The conversation, the day my mom passed, I talked to her that day. And I couldn't understand for the life of me what just happened to you. Like, you just know, like, that night you're gone. Like, what just happened? And you might not understand that God has better things. My mama was a church going woman. She, at 57, she passed away. 57, that's young, okay? And she's no longer, my kids don't have grandparents on either side, but she doesn't have, my kids didn't have the opportunity to kind of really get to know her like we did. I thought mom was so funny, but she definitely was sweet. Now, hey, Miss Kathy, it's definitely sweet, kind, nice, very church going woman. She tell you how to rubber hit the pavement. She get you all the way together. But she was very nice and sweet. She didn't meet no stranger. Like, she didn't even care who was what. She was waving and speaking. Mama was there, I don't know, but she'll wave and speak to him. She didn't even care. But what I'm saying is, respect your parents. They've done all they can do because they didn't give you what you want. Did you have a roof over your head? Did you have clothes on your back? When you needed a conversation, to be held, some advice, did she give it to you? Did she tell you the truth? Did she help you out when you needed help? All those things are things that we need to be mindful of, because I see so much disrespect when it comes down to that. I was up at school yesterday and I was just sitting up there looking at these kids like, really? And they just talking, and it's just not no yes ma'am, no ma'am. And you know, I'm not big on the yes ma'am, your name for me, but I would love to hear it for others. Listen, I don't even want to talk about that. But all in all, what I'm saying is respect them, because you only get one, and once they gone, ain't no more conversations. There's no more, baby, I love you, mama, I love you. There's no more of that. You can still say that, but they won't be able to hear that anymore. So respect them. Don't disrespect nobody, especially your parents, but cherish them while they're here. I had a classmate of mine, her mom just passed. And my heart goes out to anybody that's just dealing with that, because it seems like everybody tell you it gets easier. It does, because you try to, but you stay busy not to think about it. Especially Mother's Day roll around, their birthday roll around. Good things, you hear everybody saying, well, I'm going to get my mama, or me and my mama finna go shopping. You don't get a chance to do that anymore. So cherish those things. Cherish your, all right, bird. Cherish your dad too, if he's still around. He's still in your life. Still cherish him too, because there's a lot of things that they're not getting the opportunity to do those kind of things. So take care of them. Do what you got to do to make sure that they are okay. Now listen, I know my light is oh, that's my song. I'm sorry. But cherish them, take care of them, because there's a lot of times that we can, they could not be here, and you don't get a chance to say that I'm sorry, or forgive me, or I didn't mean to say that, or I mean to do that. Let me go and take you to lunch. Let me go take you to go get something to wear, or whatever. You don't get a chance to do those things anymore, and you don't want to mess that up. Hey lady, how are you? So that's why I'm saying cherish them, respect them. A lot of people don't have their parents anymore, so take care of them while you can. What you complaining for? Because your mama told you need to get somewhere and sit down. Don't go and say that to that person. Don't say that to them or that. Oh, excuse me. Because you don't get a chance to, because you don't like what they say, don't mean you can disrespect them. Respect what they say, and there's a reason why. A lot of times they don't have to tell you what they going through, or the reasons why they say or do what they doing, but you respect what they doing. You don't, once they gone, you don't get a chance, you don't get that opportunity to say I'm sorry, or I love you, or I care for you, or I want to do this or whatever with you, because those things are already that she's already gone. But I just want to tell y'all to just respect that. Don't stop complaining about people, or stop complaining about stuff altogether. We complain so much. Listen, we complain so much about so many different things. Come on, you right about that. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, sir. I was trying to, let me see. But yeah, if come on, Keisha, if I could hear my mama say anything, come on, that's what I'm saying. Just to have that come. Hey, Law, I seen what you put out there last night. I'm gonna get you. But just to have that opportunity to have your mama in your life is always a blessing. It's always a blessing. It's always great to have your mama, just to hear her say, because my mama used to call me, hey, my little black beauty. She used to always say that. I don't get to hear that no more. That's gone. I don't get a chance to hear that from her anymore. And I told y'all a long time ago, I found one lady, my mama, I told she was the most loving person in the entire world. Like, to me, that's the way I feel. She was the most loving in the entire world. I found one lady, the first lady of a church that one of my husband's pastor friends, his wife hugged me just like my mama, and I was like, oh my gosh, can you give me another one? And when she hugged me again, I said, that's the way my mama, and I hadn't had that since my mama had passed. Excuse me. But when she did it, it blew my mind. I was like, wow, I never had anybody to do that. And it's always some things that your mama does for you, that she used to do for you, that she can't do anymore. And you miss those things. That's why I say, if you still have your parent around, do what you can up until that way you won't feel no regrets. You won't feel like I missed out on something, that your kids missed out on something, any of those things. And don't let your kids disrespect your mom. We're in a generation now where these kids they really don't know what respect is anymore. And they don't care if you stand. I'm just saying, because it's kind of like a thought. You go and you just sit like that. You don't let these kids talk to your parents any kind of way. If you find out about them, in mine, because I snatch you, I really will. I really will. Mine's is no longer here. My husband's parents are already gone as well. So our children, Colin Kills, never got a chance to meet his parents at all. But overall, of course, we give them stories, let them know what's going on with them, or what they used to say or whatever. But don't allow your children to disrespect your mom and daddy. Don't talk about bad stuff, what your mom and daddy did in front of them to make them react some type of, it's just like your husband and wife, if they're talking about something they're doing, and then you go and talk bad about them, and then everybody got, something to say. Don't do that. Please don't allow your children to disrespect your parents either. You don't do it, because if they see you do it, they're going to think that it's okay. Then they're going to think that it's okay for them to say and do anything to you. No, it's not. Don't allow that. Stop. Make these kids respect. Store it right there where it is. Even if it's somebody else's kids, baby, don't say that. Don't do that. Don't talk to them like that. Don't talk to your mama like that. And I know, like I said, they said stuff to us that we just did not like. We thought they was the meanest people in the world. But when push come to shove, we already knew what was going on. Now we realize why they said and why they did what they did. It was for a reason. So respect that. Respect what they're saying. Respect it and cherish yours if yours is still around. If yours is still in your life. If yours is still kicking and moving around, cherish that. Please take that with a grain of salt, for real, because you don't get that anymore. The conversations I wish I can have with Margaret Grant right now, because she was so funny. She'd be like, don't, like, especially Kim, bring him to me, let me have him. You cannot have my baby. Like, she really thought she could have him. But that's what I'm saying. Those things I miss because I don't get a chance to say, well, I'm gonna take you over your grandma's house. I'm gonna take you over. They can't do that. Take advantage of those opportunities. Hey, how are you guys, Dave? Take advantage of those opportunities to hear her voice again, to hear conversations that we used to have again. That's why I say respect your mama, cherish her, take care of her whatever way you can. Take care of her. I'm not saying dismiss your daddy too. Take care of him too. But a lot of times I know we get so close to our mamas, and we, there's just something about that's just what we do. But cherish her, take care of her, and please stop complaining. Just complaining. What are we complaining for? Folks are dealing with way worse situations than we are, and they don't know. You don't know how to handle it. I'm just saying, because the law doesn't stop parents from whooping their kids and know that they need it. Oh, I don't know what law, because my law in my house. You should have asked my oldest son last night when you was, or asked my daughter. Oh yeah, we still. They do. 17, 15. Ain't no discriminating. Ain't no discriminating, because I don't want the police to come after my son is 17 and he's a black young man. I don't want the police to come after him. I don't want any type of somebody else to hurt, because I'm teaching you why you can understand and why you're young. That way, when you get out and you get on your own, you have your own rules. You know how to handle things when it comes to being an adult. Being an adult is not easy. We rush into it, because I did it too. I'm 15. I'm ready to move out. I want to get my own stuff. 17, you 18. And now it's kind of like I want to go back to when I was 14, 15, 16 years old, because these bills is real. Like, they grown bills, like they're adult bills. And I didn't know they was going to be like real adult bills. So listen, but you can't just come in any kind of way. Like, me and my husband definitely will. You can call whoever you want to. It's happening. And we had a police officer that talked to us one day. He told us the same thing. He told my daughter, he said they have every right to whoop you. I don't care what you say. You can call, you can text, you can flag down the police officer anywhere. And he was a Caucasian police officer. He said, they have the right to whoop you. And for him to say that, I looked at him, I said, God bless you. He told me, because if it was mine, he said, I whoop my grandkids, and I'm a police officer. Absolutely. So don't think that I'm not gonna whoop you, or you do something wrong, you act up. Yes, you get reprimanded for what you've done. But at the same time, though, that's what people feel. I don't want to go to jail. Well, I guess I'm going, because what's about to happen is I'm about to get you. And if it's at the school, because I've done it at the school too. My son was younger then, but I snatched him up at the school. Hey, how are you guys today? I got him at the school. The respect that we have to have for our older, because we're in a generation now where the respect is gone. The respect we have to have for the older generation, for these young kids, they have to have for the older generation. It has to be more. It has to be greater. And if they hear us as parents, as they're elderly to them, because my kids think I'm old. I don't even understand why. But anyway, that's not even here nor there. But they was like, oh, you old, why are you saying that? You can't say stuff like that, but whatever. But to them, though, the respect that they have to have for our generation, for the older generation, you have to have their respect. If my mama was still here and my kids were disrespecting them, listen, I told my kids, if you do stuff out of line and it's way too much, I will call the funeral home. I got them on speed dial, because what you're not going to do is be disrespectful to any adult. I don't teach you that. We weren't raised like that to talk back into it. You feel like you have to have the last words. The respect got to be greater, and it can't start with just 2 or 3 kids. We got to make it across the board. And I'm not saying everybody's children are like that. I'm saying the generation we're in now, they don't care, and they feel like they can say or do whatever they want to in front of their parents. And they feel like they can say or do whatever they want to their parents. Putting your hands on them, talking back to them, being very disrespectful, and not to just their mom and daddy, to their grandparents, to everybody else, to the aunties, the uncles, to everybody. And it's just very disrespectful. Hey, see, this is the one right here. He the one right here. Hey, Jonathan, guys, say. Me and him grew up together. We grew up together. So we in the same generation. I think you probably like 2 years younger than me, 2-3 years younger than me. But anyway, the respect that we had then, it still should be now. People not even, I'm not going to even say parents that they're not respecting. I got to go to work. I'm not going to even say parents that we're not respecting. We're not respecting the church anymore. We're not respecting our leadership anymore. We're not respecting pastors, bishops, anybody. We're just so disrespectful. We don't even care. You know, back in the day, I know when we was growing up, if you had a liquor bottle, you didn't walk on the same side as the church. You crossed the street. Same thing if you were smoking a cigarette, you would cross the street. You would never walk on the church grounds with your liquor or whatever. If you was listening to your music that you know wasn't of God, you would turn it down or turn it off. You wouldn't do it in front of the church. You wouldn't pull up on the parking lot. Now it's different. Folks don't even care. They dance, they twerk, they doing all these things in the church because the respect has left. Why? Where did we go wrong? Where did we go wrong to where it's just any and everything? We can do whatever we want to inside of a church, and the respect is gone. I went to complaining, but I guess respect was more of the thing now. If you ever go to like your local public school, and you don't even have to go to the school, but if you just walk around and you look and you see how these kids are, and they just, it's like, okay, I'm just going with this, whatever. It's just floating through life. Everything is just floating through life. We didn't have cell phones back then, so social media wasn't there to where we can post and do all this extra stuff. Now we have that, and we lose respect for, because like I told my husband the other day, we can be whoever we want to behind social media. Nobody will ever know. You can put that mask on whoever you want to be on social media. But when it comes down to seeing that person face to face, we act like we don't know who they are. You talk all the noise, you do all that, but when you see that person, you're somebody else. You just like, oh, hey, but you're not that person behind Facebook or behind any type of social media platform. But my thing is this: the respect that we have to give has to be greater than what we've been given. We lose so much respect, and it bothers me to see people, and you try not to say nothing to them, but I want to most of the time. Hey, lady, how are you? But we pulling into a world of, and it's not saying that it's okay, but it can't be that you send it to 2 or 3 kids, or just to your children, or just to their friends or whatever. It have to be across the board. The respect has to be greater than what it has been. We have lost that. You know, can nobody be inside your house when your mom and daddy weren't there? You know that when you go get out your school clothes, you put you on, you get your chores done, you eat whatever you got to do. You know what your level of love and respect was supposed to be back then. Now we don't even care. We cussing in front of our mom and daddy. We talking crazy to our grandparents, the mom and daddy. I don't care nothing about them. They the one taking care of you. If I stop bringing food in this house, what you gonna do? If the friends you hanging out with, you skipping school with, you doing whatever, if you go with them, are they gonna let you stay with them? Or they gonna come rescue you if you get in trouble? These are the kind of things, I put this in the mind frame of my kids. I'm like, if this was your friend, would your friend come let you come stay with them? Respect people. The respect has gotten so disrespectful that it's ridiculous. And it bothers me to see this generation. I know we're in a different generation, but the generation we living in right now is social media just don't took over. So we thinking we can be, what's that girl named Cardi B? We can be her, and we can talk. You not her. You not on that level. Get your education. Graduate high school. Get your diploma. If you choose to go to college, go to college. Whatever but do something with yourself. Don't just stop and settle at this one point. I know back then, a lot of the people had to drop out of school to help take care of the family or whatever, because that's the type of lifestyle was back then. Now, the world now, you can start working so early and doing so many different things that you can help out in other ways. But this talking, these mouths, you don't have to have the last say. You don't have to, and then you saying stuff to your grandparents, somebody, and you trying to figure out why they sing that. When they dead and gone, you know the one that done acted up the most with that person, because they crying the loudest, they falling out on the floor, they throwing. That means you were the one that gave grandmama and granddaddy, mama, daddy the hard times, because you crying the hardest. You got some regrets that you shouldn't have done. Get that right now. That's why I said the Lord has been giving you the opportunity today for the things that you have done wrong on yesterday or prior to yesterday or prior to today. He's giving you that opportunity right now to get it right, to fix those relationships, to go back and say, Mama, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk to you like that. I won't ever do that again. You have been here for me. You have taken care of me. You have put food on the table, clothes on you have done the best that you can with me. And I'm sorry for talking to you any kind of way. And I would not do that I would not do that anymore. Don't allow your children to disrespect you or anybody in your presence. They shouldn't be doing it when you're not around, but especially then. I tell mine the same thing. Don't talk back, because my child tried it the first day of school. You do know oh, okay. I need you to go back and apologize. Don't tell nobody what you're not going to do. Who are you? You 15. Say it again. Say it one more time. Hey, how are you guys say? Oh, let me see what y'all said. Let me see. Because the law don't stop parents. Okay, I read that one. That's because the younger generation didn't grow up in church, and neither did their parents for the most part. So they are oblivious to how disrespectful they are. You are right about that, Jonathan. And see, that's the thing, because a lot of people, they don't. And like I said, I want to be Big Mama one day. I don't want to be, I want to be Big Mama to where I can tell you, oh no, baby, yes, don't say or do that or whatever. But a lot of people don't want to deal with that. They think that it's okay to just say or do anything to anybody, or to just the respect. And then you think when you get into the corporate world, when you get a job, you could tell your supervisor what you are and ain't gonna do. Who does that? You can't go to the job and do that. Like, no. Oh, I didn't come in here. I'm not doing that. I'm not. Okay, you're not. I find somebody that will. Go ahead and get your stuff. Get your box. Tell them to do what? That you're not gonna do what? Because you thinking it's okay. You did it at home. You did it with your grandma and granddad. You did it with your aunties and your uncles, your whoever. So you think when you get into the corporate world, when you get into the work environment, that you can do the same thing. It's not okay. And we have to stop it. And that's why I say a lot of times, and I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of times when you go into these different fast food restaurants and at night, it's kind of like, I'm not even hungry. Because I told y'all one time we went to one restaurant in our neighborhood, in our area. I'm going to say neighborhood. But the young lady, I was trying to tell her what that we wanted to add some more to the order. And she was like, okay, thank you. She didn't realize she didn't hear us. And my husband said, no, I want to order something else. And she kept saying, okay, thank you. And she never would take anything. So when we got to the window, my husband told her, okay, well, I was trying to let you know I wanted to add some more to to my order. And she said, oh, I didn't hear you. But the whole time she had her phone in her hand and she was doing this and she was like, oh, I didn't hear you. And he said, okay, so can I add something else to my order? And he said, because I said it 3 or 4 times. And she was like, ugh. She threw her phone down and she walked off and told the other girl. She came back. The other girl said, oh, I'm sorry. She didn't know. She didn't hear you say that. He said, well, if she had to put her phone down, she would have heard me say, I want to add something else to my order. Instead of the young lady that was, I guess, I don't know who she was, but she came up to, instead of her saying, I'm sorry, sir, I do apologize. What else do you want me to add to your order? Or I will talk to her about that, because, or whatever. She didn't do that. She took up for the girl. And I told him, I said, I don't want nothing. Because her attitude is, man, I don't want no angry food. That's okay. I'm good. Just tell her that we don't want it. Because they kept saying, whatever the price is. And he said, that's okay. And we just drove off. And because it seemed like to me, your mindset, you at work, but most of your mind is on your phone and what you're texting about. And you're not listening to what the customer is needing from you. And that's why I say a lot of times in the evenings, it's just like you have to check your food. You have to make sure it ain't, because their focus is not on what they was supposed to be really doing. Is this. And when you pull up to the drive-thru, how many times you see them doing this? When you at the drive-thru window? Are they going live from a drive-thru window? How many times do you see? You're just like, okay, is this why people order this messed up? I said no mayonnaise, and I got mayonnaise all on my burger. I don't eat that either. So why is mayonnaise on my burgers? That's why I said the focus. The social media, my husband had said, he said it the other day, but I think we use it for what we want to use it for. It's not always out for something good. I just want to see what she wearing today. I just want to see what she got on today. I bet she ain't gonna be cute. You know, we do all that, and we got comments, and I tell you, we could be anybody behind social media. But the respect level we have to have, and we got to have respect for other people's property, other people, the way they do things or whatever. Respect what they doing. Like, come on. We do a whole lot of disrespect stuff. We missing the respect. And we want, she better respect me. But what are you doing? Are you disrespecting? It don't have to be that person disrespecting you. Are you disrespecting somebody too? Your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your cousin, your friend, are you being disrespectful to them too? It works across the board. In order to get respect, you have to give it as well. Don't just sit up there and just take all of the respect and you dishing out nastiness and disrespect to other people. It does not work like that. We have to do better with this kind of stuff and just help us out as a generation to do better with the respect. I love everybody. I care for everybody, but I have to respect everybody in what they're doing and all their ideas and everything that they bring to the table. I respect that. I do that. Because you don't want no one to disrespect you and yours. And you know, and I've somebody tried to disrespect my husband at church, and I had to, please don't do that. That's not what you want to do. Don't disrespect him. There's a way to have a conversation without this. When you're doing this, grabbing air, and it's close to his presence, and I know what you're talking about is not about him, but you reacting towards him, then I have to tell you, please don't do that. Don't disrespect, because when you're doing this, I feel like it's towards him, but I know what you're saying is not, but don't do that. And they thought, I'm not it. And I was like, it wasn't that. I'm just saying this grabbing air and doing this is a whole nother. Hey, lady, how are you? Guys, God's day, it's different to me, you know. And I'm not that one that's gonna stand there unless you disrespect my husband. I just, you know, I can't do it. I can't let it happen. So if that's the case, I will say something. I will speak up, because we have to do better at that. Respect your leaders. Respect if you go to church, you have a pastor, any pastor. Respect them. Respect your leadership, and whether it's at your job, whoever it is, any authority, please respect that. I know everybody's not going to give that same respect off to you, but do your best as respecting them. You live longer. You live longer when you're respected and you're happy and working well with others. But when you go off with that disrespect, it changes everything. And then most of the time, it's disrespect for nothing. It's for nothing. Hey, my handsome brother, how are you? God's day. You want to respect others. So in order to get the respect, you have to let, as I told y'all, I tell you all the time, anybody that if you have kids or whatever, they watching you disrespect people, you know they're gonna do the same thing too. And we jump on them for not doing something, but we do it too. That's unfair. So we have to respect other people and what they're doing and what they have going on or whatever. Excuse me, you definitely have to respect that. But y'all, that's my oldest brother that's there, Anthony. And I was talking about Mama earlier, that we how much we miss her. Give it back out. Let's see. Check it. I'm gonna get both of them. But you definitely have to give it. But that's why I'm saying, please respect others. Don't stop complaining about stuff. There's people in a way worse situation than you are in. There are some people that are dealing with so many different other things than you are dealing than what you're dealing with, and you think your situation is worse. Try dealing with cancer. Try dealing with lung disease, with kidney disease, and you're waiting on the waiting list for something, and it hasn't come through yet. But you're complaining because you don't have enough money for certain things. Keep that's what I'm saying. Some things we complain about the wrong stuff, and it's to a point to where you just like, have you ever just researched, especially somebody's children, they have to keep going to the hospital, children's hospital, and keep looking at their child being sick, and they want to take their pain away, but they can't. And your kids are healthy, they're walking around here, they probably doing something in and everything, whatever, but you're going home every night and they have to go to a hospital. That could be you. That you could be the one that's like I say, going to a funeral home, making arrangements for somebody, your loved one, but you not. You going home with your family that you could be making arrangements for. Hey, how are you? God's day. You could be that person that's going and making arrangements for your family member. It could be you. If you still, like I said, if you still have your mama around in your life, cherish that. Respect that. Take care of her. Do whatever you got to do to make sure that she's good. Because us that don't have her anymore, we wish that we could. We can talk to her again, or have a conversation with her again, or take her out somewhere, or just go sit with her or whatever. We don't have those opportunities anymore, but you do. Think about how blessed you are. That's a blessing to have your mama still around. Because you can have conversations, you can talk, you can do all those kind of things with her. But those that don't have that opportunity, that don't have that, you are blessed. And it's a blessing each and every time. Stop complaining about stuff that you don't have. Think about the stuff that you do have. And that's how somebody else you could be somebody, be in a situation with somebody else. I told you, one of my classmates buried her mama this past weekend. Oh, I know that feeling. Been there. Know that feeling. But but you got yours, and you talking back to her? You want to put your hands on her? You want to take from her? You want to do all these things to her? But she's been giving you life, health, and strength. She's been helping you. She's been providing for you. Not saying she's God, not putting her on that level, but I'm saying she's been taking care of you. She's been making sure that you're good. You might not gave you everything that you need, but everything that you wanted, but she gave you everything that you needed. Take advantage of those things. Now, that's why I say the Lord has blessed us with a brand new day for the things that we have done wrong previously, prior to today. He's giving you that opportunity to get it right now. This is your opportunity to get it right now. And once you get it, when you're getting it right, while you're getting it right, you can give him you. If you have not given him all of you, give him you. It's not too late, because you're breathing right now. Every second that you're breathing, you have the opportunity to give God you. You can surrender all to him. You could surrender all to him. You can give him your life and do it for real now. Don't do it and then go pick it back up in 2 hours, 3 hours, or whatever. Give him you right now. He'll accept you. He'll take you right now. He'll take you right now. We can be in a whole nother different situation, a whole nother world right now. But God is still blessing. He's still keeping you. He's still taking care of you. Why not give him all of you? Surrender your all to him. All your wrongdoings, all your hurt, all your disappointments that you feel like you have done to somebody or to yourself. God he'll forgive you for all of your sins. Everything that you have done wrong, he'll forgive you. He's a God of a second chance. And I say he's a God of multiple chances because he keep forgiving us for the same things that we keep doing each and every day. He forgives us for those things. Over and over and over again, he keep forgiving us. Why not serve somebody that keep forgiving you? And when you talk to your sister, your brother, your cousin, your aunties, your uncles, your friends, your loved ones, whoever it is, when you talk to them, they won't forgive you for something you done to them. God is still forgiving you. He keeps forgiving you when your friend, your cousin, your whoever won't forgive you. He's forgiving you. You know why he's forgiving you? Because every time he wake you up, he's giving you another day to make whatever wrongdoings you done to somebody or to somebody, to yourself. He's giving you that opportunity to fix it right now. Take advantage of that. He could take you out of here right now, this second. While I'm sitting in this car, while you doing whatever you're doing, he can take you out right now. Give him your all. Don't miss the Lord trying to do whatever or whoever, trying to get back at somebody, trying to hurt somebody. Get your life right with God. Stop complaining. Respect people in others in their stuff. Respect your elders, respect your parents. You won't respect, you have to give it. Respect all of those things. Take care of the people that in your, and don't always go out for a fight or extra stuff. But surrender your life to God. If you don't know who he is, he forgives us for our sins. You know he died on the cross. He died on the cross for our sins. Who else done that for you? Would your spouse, your husband, your kids, would they die for you to make sure that would they do it? They would just voluntarily just give up their lives for you. But you already know, you probably have, they probably would. But without a shadow of a doubt, we already know that he did. He paid it all. He taking care of us each and every day. Surrender your all. He don't shed blood for us. He don't been whipped. He don't been hurt. He don't been talked about and put down. And we worried about us being talked about and put down. What about him that's been put down, talked about? He's still, after over all these years, he's still being talked about. Still being talked about negative. He's been talked about in a bad way. But he's still God. He's still amazing. He's still great. He still loves you. He still cares for you. He still needs you to worship him and praise him. Don't lose him behind other stuff. Don't lose your focus on him. Take care of him. He takes care of you. So which means you need to give your life over to him. Surrender your all. Everything that you have done, he'll forgive you for it. Tell the Lord, I'm sorry. I give you all of me. I didn't mean to disappoint you. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean to cause any harm to you or to anybody. I do apologize. Lord, I'm so sorry. I thank you for just being who you are, just for putting the roof over my head, clothes on my back, giving me loved ones to just love me. Thank you for just being just an awesome God that you are. Because I know, Lord, that without you, I am nothing. And with you, I am everything. And I just want to be so grateful to give you all the praise, the glory, and honor that you deserve. It's all for you anyway. And I do sincerely apologize for the things that I have done, for the problems I have caused, for the people that I may have hurt, for the families that I have did something to. I apologize. I apologize for talking your name down, for being wrong, to doing some wrong things in your presence, in your name, in your when I go to church or when I don't go to, whatever I do, Lord, I'm sorry. I do apologize. I didn't mean to hurt you. These are things that you can say to him, that he's hearing you. That prayer that you've been praying about, that you want to get closer to him, he can absolutely do it. But don't play with him now. Be real about this, because it's real. He's real. And I told y'all before, the things that are happening, God has been trying to get our attention for so long, but we keep missing his signs. Hey, how are you guys today? We keep missing the signs that he's given to us because we want to keep doing our own thing. We don't think that he's real. The floods that are going on right now in Beaumont and Houston area, pray for those that are dealing with that. See, again, something that is not for you. He know you can't deal with no floods, so he's letting it happen somewhere else. But he's still trying to get your attention. I know you know somebody that lives down that way. Pray for them. Don't be selfish and keep those prayers to yourself. But right now, the Lord is asking you to give him all of you. It's not too late. Every second that you're breathing, every minute that you're breathing, he's giving you that opportunity right now to get it right. Don't miss him because you worried about what somebody else gonna say that you don't got close. I did get closer to God. Get like me. Be like me. You see, there's people around me that's passing away. There's floods that's coming that normally don't be floods in this part of town. There's floods coming. There's kids that are dying that's so young. Why would I want to? I'm grateful that God did not take any of my kids out. That he didn't take me out. He's still providing for me. He's still caring for me. He still got a roof over my head. I could have been sleeping outside. I could have moved in with somebody else, but he's taking care of me. He gave me food to eat. He gave me a car to drive. No, they should have came and got my car a long time ago, but it wasn't for you. God is still blessing you. He got a different blessing with your name on it. Your name ain't down there on the docket or a case or whatever at the downtown for any type of wrongdoing. God is still providing. That police that was behind you yesterday, he didn't pull you over. Look how good God is being. You could have walked into a store where a robbery was going on, but you didn't go in there. God is blatantly saying, no, I'm not going to stop right there. I'm going to go this way. God has directed you to go somewhere else. Why not take advantage of that on how good God's been to you? Take advantage of that right now. The doors of the church, come on. Will you come? Listen, I'm not no minister or anything like that. But I told y'all every time I have the opportunity to tell y'all about God, on how real he is, on how serious right now. It's more, hey, cousin, how are you guys today? It's more serious right now than it was 5 years ago, 10 years. I'm not saying it wasn't serious, but you see how things are just, people are just doing wild, wild west stuff where you just shooting in like y'all in the Western days or something. That's not happening. That's not supposed to be. We feel like it's not supposed to be happening, but the Lord's trying to get our attention. It's too much happening. Every time y'all see homeboy pop up saying there's a homicide over here. Last night on our way home from church, I was showing my son, my kids that on our way home from church, that they said it's a homicide right there in South Dallas. See, that could have been you burying your loved one, putting together some funeral arrangements for them, but that's not for you. God's got something else with your name on it. Ain't nothing bad. It's all for the good. Give him all of you. Give him all of you for real. Don't give it to him today. You don't have to wait till Sunday because you might not make it to Sunday. You don't wait until this evening. You might not make it to this evening. Give him you right now, this second. As Andrew just said, the doors of the church are now open. Would you come? Give him all of you. Be sincere about your prayer. Be sincere about you surrendering your all to him. He's not playing. He's not no jokester. He don't have any games to play. I know we play games. We got all kind of games on our phone, but he's serious with us. He wants us to get our life right for real with him. This is your opportunity right now to get your life right with him. If you don't know who he is, this is the opportunity to know. He died on the cross for our sins. Each and every one of us. He didn't wait and say, oh, let me see how you're going to turn out, then I'm going to die. Let me check with you. Let me figure out how I'm going to handle this. No, he did it years ago. Before you even thought of, before your parents were even thought of, he already had took care of that. He know every hair that's on our head. He can count them. Even the ones the part that's not even ours. Listen, he know how many this is. I'm being serious, y'all, but he knows everything about you, even the things you're trying to hide from him. Even the things you don't think he know. Your spouse, your cousin, your sister, brother, whatever, they may know. They might not know you because you're keeping it from them. But the Lord already knows. Give him all of you. It's not too late to surrender your all to him. Y'all still spinning right. But give him all of you. It's going to rain today. I want y'all to be safe today. Please take heed to what I said. Please, you can share this video as many times as you want to, tag whoever you want to in this video. I hope that I was able to help somebody out today. I hope that I can can continue to encourage you all, including myself. I told you, now listen, I don't know who's been praying, but this headache has died down. This migraine has died down a whole lot. And I'm grateful. Thank y'all so much for the prayers. And the people say, come on, the people say amen. Listen, Andrews, I'm about to bring you up on here one morning so you can go on and do all that. You can do the closing. You can do the doors of the church are open. Listen, I'm about to bring you up on here one day. I pray that this migraine don't come back up once I enter this building. But I am grateful that y'all, thank y'all for praying for me, because this is my migraines or the devil. I keep saying that. But y'all be careful out here. Watch your surroundings. Watch the people that you come in contact with. If you don't feel right, don't do it. If it doesn't seem like it's going to be the correct thing to do, please don't do it. Don't get yourself caught up into a predicament that you can avoid. If you feel iffy about something deep down in your gut, change your mind about it. Most of the time when the Lord, I always say, and I've learned this along the way as well, follow your first mind. If something if it don't feel right, if your mind said don't do it, don't do it. The Lord is already telling you, he's already talking to you, telling you not to do or go somewhere. It's okay to remove folks that don't matter, that's not even out for your greater good. They're out to sabotage you. Again, everybody's not your friend. So watch the people that's in your surrounding. Watch your atmosphere. Change your people. If it's not good for you, change your people. It's okay to change them. Sometimes a lot of times it does hurt, especially when it's close people to you. But at the end of the day, and I don't like that phrase, please forgive me, it's for the greater good, because he got something different, but they're not supposed to be with you on that journey. When you start and the Lord started to provide you and elevate you up, people are not supposed to be on that level with you or supposed to follow you or go with you on that level. That's okay. Remove them. It's okay. God got a different blessing. He got a different thing that supposed to have your name on it. Get it together and put your name on it. But get rid of them people that's out to sabotage you. Let it go. Let them go. But I do want y'all to be careful out here. Like I said, it's supposed to rain. I think I might see a drop or two trying to start up. But y'all be careful out here. Remember to respect others and the things that they... respect others and respect everybody else with, because you're going to want that respect as well. Let me take this off. Ooh, yeah, it's trying to sprinkle a little bit out here, y'all. Respect them as well. Let me go on in here before it really start coming down. I don't want to get rained on like that. But respect others. Y'all already know. Anything that you have that you need to be announced or to be you want support from others, please send it to me, tag me in it, so that I can support you if I can't be there financially. It's raining a little bit, so it's probably why I'm trying to squint. Yeah, it's trying to come down a little bit. Let me walk a little bit faster. If you're trying to you need support for something that you're doing, whether it's your business, whether it's an event, a program, anything that's positive, I will share it for you. Hey, how are you guys today? I will share it for you. I will support you and help you out by sharing it. If I can't be there financially or if I can't be there physically, the most that I can do at that point is to share your information. So make sure that it's public so that I can share it. Make sure that, like I said, if it's a party, like a club or whatever, I won't share that information. But anything else, I will share. I want y'all to go to my God's Day page. Please go and like, share, and support that page. I have a lot of different people that are on there that are doing great things with their company, their businesses or whatever. And I want you to go and support them. See some things on there that you might need. There's things from like credit repair, paparazzi consultants, cakes, pies, desserts, hair, all kind of stuff that's on that page. So please go to my God's Day page. Share that page. Excuse me, like it. Also go over and like the new Fremont Chapel Missionary Baptist Church page. We got a lot of good things that's going on there, so please go and like and share that. Also, the Faith Fellowship of Churches page. Please go and like that page as well. So if you go to the God's Day page, you'll see all of this stuff on there. So go like that page and you'll see everything. All type of church services and everything is on there. She running. Thank you. She was running. I had to get out of her way. She was running. I don't know if she late or I don't know if she was late or if she was but she was running. Anyway, as I was saying, if you have anything to share you want support from, please share it with me. Make sure that it's public so I can share it and support you. Also, my husband does sell seasonings. It's the small bottle is 10, the large bottle is 20, and it's regular lemon pepper and spicy. So if you have any of those, good morning. Listen, what you saying? Wait a minute, let's talk to them. She left me? Oh, you talking about yesterday? You talking about yesterday? Yesterday? Oh, cause I was off. Yeah, I was. Cause I'm off. I was off yesterday, but I came in later. You know, you have to go sneak up on the kids. You have to make sure, yeah. And I thought I was going, and I told her later, I said, I'm about to snatch a kid right quick. And I looked up and I seen there was cameras. That's fine, but it'd be for a good cause. If it's gonna be for something, let it be for something. You can't let it be for just nothing. You gonna listen. Yeah. No, it was just gonna be on them. It was gonna be on mine, the ones that I birthed. Oh, you trying to get in? Oh, they got you. There you go. You're welcome. I know we ain't walking there. It's raining out there. Yeah, it's raining. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. Huh? Nah, I just walked real fast. I wasn't running no. I wasn't running nowhere. Y'all have a good day. As I was saying, y'all, he has the small bottles 10, big bottles 20, spicy lemon pepper and regular. So please, if you want, try that. Let me know. You want that? Let me know. Let's see what goes in store for me right now. Hold on. Whew. Good morning. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Whew. It's starting to rain outside. Okay. But yeah, please share your information with me so that I can share your information. So tag me in it. Trying to like it. So yes, please do that. I'm gonna get off of here. So I'm hungry. I don't think she here yet. I don't think she here yet. What? But yeah, I want y'all to have a great rest of your day. Please don't forget to get your life right with God right now. It's not too late to surrender all to Him. to give him all of you. And do it for real. Today is a great day to give him all of you. It's a great day. Don't give up. Don't stop. Don't quit. Keep pushing forward. Keep being nice and kind to other people. And also remember to post your picture of you smiling. I've been trying to stay consistent with posting a picture of me smiling. Do that. So we can be contagious about our smiles and share our smiles with other people. Let them know it's not the end. You have a beautiful smile. It's not the end. Everything is it's going to be great. You're going to have a great day. Everything's going to be good. Even though it's raining outside, it's cloudy outside, you can still have a great day in the midst of that cloud. Because God's still good. You open up these two things right here. So God is still good. But I'm going to get off of here. I want y'all to have a great rest of y'all day. And stay encouraging. Stay encouraging. Stay encouraged. Help somebody else out. Encourage them. You see somebody down and out, let them know that Jesus loves them. And he cares for them. I'm going to go. I'm about to do some work. Find out what I'm going to eat. I want y'all to have a great rest of y'all day. Remember, God loves you. I love you. There's stuff you can do about it. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.